time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the...
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play action here. Mahomes. Open man left side. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. First down.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Down at the 26. 10 yards on the pick.
Yellow.
It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They go right back to Taylor. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
It is 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
His 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, set. Purple leading.
We're going to run, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
This one up in the air and intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And I ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from 37, here's second down and 5.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, Mahomes. Rice open. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, KC.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
39-yard line.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is Trent McDuffie that time. Not usually a big sack man, but getting the job done there.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, Man, oftentimes, there's no answer for it. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Ready? 19. Take off.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down. With Taylor. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, 1st time today.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rallied to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
And go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This brought him out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Taken at about the 6. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This ball batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Right on these two. Right on these two.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him now.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 11-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Carry now for Allen. And They smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point up and good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
6-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Go! Let's go!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Let's go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught! And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 31, here's 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
We'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chiefs.
First and 10.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This, about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chiefs are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. They'll give on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right, and their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Yellow, yellow. Go on.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time. These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end, Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Mahomes now to throw again. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
The extra point is good, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. 32. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets back.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On the ground, it is Allen. And he will have a Steelers 1st down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field marching.
Why you all in my my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way.